In this tutorial, we will focus on creating an application. In other words, a consumer of our API. Log in as the Client App Manager user that we created in the demonstration. Please notice the differences in the dashboard view after this login. For example, the API chart is not visible for this user, hence only the dedicated client application graphic is visible. We will also notice that there are no active apps or sessions as they've not yet been created. As opposed to the admin user view, which shows at least the console application, if we now access the applications page, we notice that the page is not yet populated. Furthermore, in the API page, we can see only the APIs allocated by the admin, in this specific case, PetStore. That means that the user will only be able to access the specific API and documentation previously allocated by the admin. Now we are going to create a new application. Select Applications under Management in the sidebar, click Add New Applications and fill in the required information. Choose a name, in this case, Test Partner. Enter a description. Enable the app and set the necessary logging level. If our APIs require a session, we can set its maximum duration here, at the Sessions Time Out field. Lastly, we define which parties will be able to work on this application, in this case Grupo Partner. Now save. Now our application has been created. So what can this application do at this point? Nothing, since no parameters have yet been set. At this stage, we see that the system has generated two essential elements for this application. The production key is the connecting element which allows the app to interact with the API. When the application calls its APIs, it has to use this key to allow the API management system to identify the calling application.